Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. You're in the right place for royal news, celebrity commentary and deep dives into the stories behind the headlines. If you're returning, thank you for always tuning in and supporting the channel. Today's episode focuses on a royal fashion discussion that has once again stirred debate online and in the media. It involves Catherine, Princess of Wales, her recent appearance at Peter Phillips and Harriet Sperling's wedding, and a question that keeps resurfacing in royal-style conversations. Should wedding guests ever wear cream or white-adjacent colours? On the surface, it may sound like a minor fashion detail, but as we'll explore today, it touches on tradition, etiquette, public perception, and the intense scrutiny that surrounds every royal appearance. So let's get into it. The wedding of Peter Phillips and Harriet Sperling took place at All Saints' Church in Kemble, England. Peter Phillips, the son of Princess Anne and the late Queen Elizabeth II's eldest grandchild, married Harriet in a private ceremony attended by close family and friends. As expected with any royal-adjacent event, media interest was high. But instead of focusing solely on the couple, much of the attention quickly shifted toward one guest in particular, Catherine, Princess of Wales. Catherine wore a Roland Mouret dress paired with a matching hat and coordinated accessories. Some outlets described the outfit as blush pink. Others strongly disagreed, suggesting it appeared closer to cream, vanilla, or light beige, depending on lighting and photography. And that difference in perception is exactly where the controversy began. Because in wedding etiquette, color choice is not just about fashion, it carries meaning. Traditionally, one of the most widely recognized rules in wedding etiquette is that guests should avoid wearing white. The reasoning is simple. The bride is meant to stand out, and white or white-adjacent clothing can draw attention away from her. Over time, this guideline has expanded beyond pure white to include shades like ivory, champagne, cream, and other very pale tones that may appear white in photographs. Etiquette experts often summarize the rule in one simple idea: if there is any doubt, avoid it. But modern weddings have complicated this rule. Today, many couples are more relaxed. Some even request specific dress codes or color themes that break traditional norms entirely. This is why Catherine's outfit has become such a talking point. It sits right in the grey area between tradition and modern interpretation. Those who defend Catherine argue that the criticism is being exaggerated. First, they point out that color perception in photographs is unreliable. Lighting, camera settings, and digital editing can all shift how a fabric appears. What looks cream in one image may appear blush pink or beige in another. Second, they highlight Catherine's consistent reputation for elegant and appropriate dressing. She is widely regarded as someone who understands royal protocol and rarely makes controversial fashion choices. Third, supporters argue that the outfit itself was refined, coordinated, and suitable for a formal royal family wedding. From their perspective, the focus on color alone ignores the overall presentation. In short, they believe the controversy says more about online over-analysis than about any real breach of etiquette. Critics see things differently. They argue that regardless of lighting or branding descriptions, the outfit appears extremely pale and therefore sits too close to traditional bridal colors. Their main concern is not intent but perception. Weddings are emotional, highly photographed events, and guests are expected to be mindful of how their appearance might be interpreted. From this perspective, Catherine's choice raises familiar questions that have come up before. For example, during Pippa Middleton's wedding in 2017, Catherine wore a soft, blush-toned outfit that was widely accepted as appropriate. The color clearly read as pink and blended with the wedding's aesthetic. But at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's 2018 wedding, her pale McQueen coat dress sparked ongoing debate. Some believed it appeared off-white in photos, while others insisted it was a pale yellow tone. Now, with Peter Phillips' wedding, the conversation has resurfaced again. Critics argue that while each incident alone may be explainable, the repetition creates a pattern worth discussing. Media coverage of the outfit has been mixed, reflecting the broader divide in public opinion. Some outlets praised Catherine's elegance, focusing on her polished appearance, coordinated accessories, and overall style. These pieces framed the controversy as overblown and largely driven by online discourse rather than genuine etiquette breaches. Other publications took a more balanced approach, acknowledging that while cream-like tones are traditionally discouraged at weddings, modern context and lighting conditions complicate strict judgment. A smaller group of commentary-driven articles leaned more critical, suggesting that repeated fashion choices in pale tones inevitably invite scrutiny, especially given Catherine's visibility. Importantly, most coverage stopped short of outright condemnation, instead presenting the issue as a debate rather than a wrongdoing. At the heart of this discussion is a larger question. Does traditional wedding etiquette still matter in 2026? On one side, etiquette rules exist to maintain respect, structure, and clarity during important ceremonies. Avoiding white or near-white clothing is seen as a simple courtesy. On the other side, modern fashion is more fluid. Personal expression, photography styles, and evolving wedding traditions have made strict rules less universally applicable. This tension creates situations where the same outfit can be seen as elegant by some and inappropriate by others. Catherine's case sits directly within this divide. It is also important to acknowledge the unique position of the Princess of Wales. Unlike typical wedding guests, Catherine is one of the most photographed women in the world. Every appearance is analyzed in detail, from her clothing choices to her accessories and even color coordination. Because of this, some argue she faces a level of scrutiny that goes far beyond ordinary public figures. Others argue that this visibility comes with responsibility, that public figures inevitably become style influencers, whether they intend to or not. This creates an ongoing tension between personal choice and public expectations. One reason this discussion continues to resurface is that it is not really about one dress. It is about interpretation. It is about how society defines respect, tradition, and appropriateness in a changing world. And it is about how public figures are expected to navigate those expectations while remaining authentic to their own style. As long as these questions remain unresolved, debates like this will continue. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. As we've explored, the conversation around Catherine's wedding guest outfit goes far beyond fashion. It touches on etiquette, perception, tradition, and the evolving expectations placed on public figures. So now we want to hear from you. Do you think cream or white adjacent outfits should always be avoided at weddings? Or do modern interpretations of etiquette make this rule outdated? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest royal commentary and discussions. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Until next time, stay informed, stay thoughtful, and we'll see you in the next episode.